Hey guys, welcome back to Not So Popular Opinion. The spooky season may be over, but there are still witches amongst us. Oh no, not the sexy kind. I know that's what you were thinking. No, not those. The man-hating kind. The real threats. Those that cast their spells of nonsense to convince other women to follow their ways into being unhappy, bothersome, troublesome witches. Let's check out one of these witches right now. This one really hates men.
If you think your love language is physical touch, but you get angry with your partner when they don't physically touch you when you want them to, your love language is not physical touch. Your love language is control.
This is why Kevin Samuels said what he said.
Buy a dog, die alone, because no man deserves to suffer you.
Seriously, what is she babbling on about? Women have used the term love language to get everything they possibly wanted out of a man. But as soon as a man says that his love language is some good old you know what, clapping the cheeks, he's controlling. Really? Most women I know say that their love language is gifts. Giving. How often does a woman give a man anything? Be for real. What, a t-shirt? Maybe some dinner? Maybe, huge maybe, because you see how many women on TikTok complain about cooking or doing anything for a man without it being a major issue. So what she's saying is that if your woman's love language is gift giving or gifts, and you don't give her those gifts and she gets upset, then she's controlling you. If you're in a relationship, you're in a relationship for a reason. There's give and takes in a relationship. And if you are being neglected, I do not care what you are being neglected of, whether it's sex, attention, whatever, you are going to get angry. That is not you being controlling. You are angry because you are telling a person that claims to care about you, that claims to love you, that claims to want to be with you, what you need, what you expect to feel loved, wanted, and desired, because people in relationships want to be desired, and that person is looking you in your eye and telling you F what you want. As long as you are not harming that person or disrespecting that person, they have no reason to look you in your eye and tell you F what you want. And then if you get upset for them to look you in your eye and tell you F what you wanted and F your controlling attitude. And that's what she's saying. That basically, as a man, if your woman is neglecting your needs, if you feel any type of way about her neglecting you, then okay, she can neglect me because it's her body. You are controlling her. Could you, ladies and gentlemen, imagine? Ladies, I'm talking to y'all with this one. If you tell your man, hey babe, you know what, I would really like this for Christmas or my birthday. You've been dropping little hints to this man about what you wanted for your birthday or for Christmas. You show this man all the appreciation in the world, thinking that, hey, you know what, I'm good to him. He's gonna look out for me. I told him I want this. He knows how much this means to me. Then your birthday or Christmas come and he don't get it. And then when you get upset, he look at you like you a damn fool and tell you quit trying to control him. We got women on TikTok right now trying to control men's pocketbooks by telling them where they won't go on a date when they not even the ones paying for said dates.
He ain't lying.
But this psychotic gremlin lady is trying to tell a man in a relationship who he is giving his all for with a woman that he cares about, that if her love language is safety or security, he is supposed to make her feel safe by doing what? Giving up his own safety to make her feel safe, that he can't ask for sex and not get angry if he is refused of it consistently and neglected by the woman that he is providing safety for, without trying to control this woman. She needs to buy a dog and die alone. This woman is one of the biggest goofs on TikTok.
You big goof.
And people buy into this nonsense. This going to this woman's TikTok and asking for her advice or listening to her advice, no offense to the homeless, it's like going to a homeless person and asking them how to pay rent on time. Seriously. Why would you take advice from a person on relationships or on men that just clearly hates men? Why is it okay for women to get angry and upset when they're being neglected or their basic needs are being ignored, but when a man does it, he's controlling you? And if you think I'm just saying this, she even proves it in her comments that she's one of the world's biggest hypocrites. And she will try to shame men just for trying to express or explain to her that what she's saying is nonsense. She is a weirdo and a man-hating witch. Not just in attitude, but also in looks. I said it. Don't care. Let's check out some of these comments. First comment here says, so somebody is not allowed to have the natural human emotion of anger when they're not fulfilled. So you're calling these people controlling. Yeah, bro. That's exactly what she's doing. If you're not fulfilled by your wife or your girlfriend, she wants you to just shut up and deal with it. Because men are expected to just put up with not being fulfilled. We don't have a say in being fulfilled or being happy. We're supposed to do our part regardless and suck it up. For these psycho feminists, it's ridiculous. Next person here says, weird. I haven't been touched by my wife for 7 years. That makes me angry. That doesn't mean control is my issue. You're wrong. Her response, and what she's ridiculously doing all the time, is trying to control the narrative by responding in messages and videos, because that video that man won't see. He won't even know exists. He will have to go looking through her feed to see her stupid ass video, to where stupid ass people in her comments, well, yeah, girl, you're right, he's wrong. He won't even know these morons are saying this. But this is what she says. Hashtag inverted. Hashtag marital coercion. Ignores the real problems in the relationship and makes it all about how much sex you're not having. Work on love. Sex might follow. 7 years. There's nothing he could work on. That woman does not love him. What are you talking about? For you to even sit there and think by sipping on your coffee you actually making a point, that is not marital coercion. That is abuse. 7 years and that man has not been touched by his wife? And he is supposed to, what, work it out with this woman? There ain't nothing to work on. Besides packing her shit and putting it on the fucking curb. She would have to go. She would have had to have gone a long time ago to your house. And you can work it out with her. That's just man hate. Telling this man to suck it up after 7 years and he needs to fix the problem. The problem is his wife. Plain and simple. Ain't no way around that. Because if he was the problem, she would have left a long time ago. Next comment here says, as a man, I will take no so many times before I start looking elsewhere. And at that point, I'll just stop interacting with you. Which to me makes a lot of sense, because sooner or later, even a woman, if she is being told no continuously by a man over something that she wants, she gonna get it from somewhere else. She is not gonna keep asking you. And all her girls are gonna clap when she does. This moron replies, thank you for this beautiful example of control. This is marital coercion if you're married. Sexual coercion if you're not. It ain't coercion. That is not putting up with nonsense. This woman is pretty much telling people that, look, if you are unfulfilled, shut up and be unfulfilled. Think about that. Imagine somebody telling you this. She would not be telling women this. That if your man won't take you anywhere ever, if he won't ever buy you anything, he won't listen to your problems at the end of the day. He won't look out for you. He won't make you feel safe, feel loved, feel nurtured. All those things, suck it up. She would not be telling a woman this. You know it. She would not be trying to tell that woman she's being coercive by expecting that man to provide for her needs. This is bull at its finest, man. Next person says, oh, look, gaslighting. She replies with some more nonsense with another video, of course. Hashtag marital coercion is telling someone their life depends on having more sex. Who wants to be in a sexless relationship? Who wants to be in a sexless relationship? No one. If you don't like sex, buy a dog and alone. But F off trying to give people advice. And here she's just posting on her own feed and then replying to her own self with another video. This woman is a loon. Insane. Out of her mind. This person here says, my love language is safety. She replies, mine too. Let's talk about this for a second. Your love language is safety. So that means that that man has to make you feel safe. How does he make you feel safe? By being strong. By showing you that if danger arises, he will take care of that danger. So he's basically using his bodily autonomy to throw himself in front of you in a line of danger to make sure that your needs are provided for. But that's okay for your love language to be dependent on the actions of someone else. Wait a minute, but didn't you say that that was controlling? That a person's love language based on your actions is control? Yeah, you did say that. Because a man wanting sex from you and you not wanting to provide that, and if he gets angry, he's controlling you. But if your love language is safety and he refuses to keep you safe, I'm pretty sure you would get angry and you would call a man a coward. You would clown him online. You would make videos about it, just like the so-called brick lady about how men don't look out for women and they treat women. Yeah, that's the rhetoric. So no, you're just a hypocrite. A man-hating witch lady hypocrite. And this right here alone proves that nobody should listen to this person, because she don't know what she's talking about. Last comment here says, woman whose love language is physical touch, let me tell you how heartbreaking and lonely it feels to be rejected a physical connection with the person you love. She replies, the people we love are not responsible for making sure we never feel bad. Then she says, the point of this is to encourage people to get therapy for their feelings of rejection without controlling their partner. So you mean to tell me that I am supposed to be in a relationship with somebody, and when they constantly reject me, I'm supposed to go get therapy for it? Are you out of your mind? I am leaving that person, and they can go get therapy for why they feel it is okay to be in a relationship with somebody and be so abusive to feel like it is okay to constantly reject that person and make them feel bad, because that's what they're doing. When you know that a person is coming to you for love, affection, and comfort, and you go out of your way to reject them, you know you're making them feel bad. And if you don't feel bad after a while for constantly rejecting somebody that you claim you love, you need help. You need therapy. You need to go seek out some help, not the person. Women love to claim that people victim blame them, but you are clearly pointing the finger at the victim on this. It is not my responsibility to get therapy because you are constantly rejecting me. It is my responsibility to get your useless ass out of my life because you don't care about me. And I will definitely go find somebody who loves me, and I will take the trash that is you and sit you on the curb for the trash man to pick up. Do you think that this witch lady has a point? Do you think I'm just talking out of my ass here? Or do you agree that men and women both have needs? And if your partner is not respecting your love language, as long as you are not physically or mentally harming them, then you are not trying to control them. All right, ladies and gentlemen, as always, I love to hear what you think. Thank you for liking, sharing, subscribing, and commenting, and checking out another episode of Not So Popular Opinion. I'll see you in the next one. I'm out.